My name is Dr. E Faye Williams. I'm National Chair of the National Congress of Black Women. I succeeded Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm and Dr. C. Dolores Tucker. I'm only the third chair of the organization. Well, I'm one of those community organizers that we heard so much about in the last presidential campaign. I serve as National Chair of the National Congress of Black Women, and we have many projects, not only for children, but we honor women, we honor men for their work in the community. We have an International Commission on Women where we try to communicate with women around the world and work with them. We have a program called College for Kids where we take 9 to 12-year-olds on a college campus and we teach them all about the wonderful vocations, the things that they can be in life, and we introduce them to what it's like to graduate. These are 9 to 12-year-olds, but they actually barge and participate in the graduation at the end. They meet all kinds of wonderful people, lawyers, doctors, diplomats, journalists, linguists, everyone, so that they can learn they can be something other than a baseball player, football player, or a rap star, or what have you. There are other things. And we tell them, the new role models now are Michelle Obama and Barack Obama. And that means you're going to have to study, you're going to have to educate yourself, and when you do that and you work hard, you can be anything you want to be, even President of the United States and First Lady of the United States. We have many more projects. Right now, we're in the middle of making a memorial to Sojourner Truth, who was born into slavery. She will now become the first black woman to have a memorial in the United States Capitol. We had an artist do it. Her name, by the way, is Artist Lane, who did the memorial, and she'll be joining Dr. Martin Luther King in the Capitol as they're the first 2 black people there with the memorial. And we're so excited about it because we plan to get this done during Women's History Month. And at this time, when we have such an historic thing as the first black president, we're also going to have the first black woman in the United States Capitol. And the role that she played was to work with Susan B. Anthony, Lucretia Mott, Elizabeth Cady Stanton to gain the right to vote, not just for black women, but for all women. And it's wonderful that this is all happening right at the time that Barack Obama has also made history. So a lot of historical things are going on now. Barbara Lee from California is the chairman of the Black Caucus now, the Congressional Black Caucus, and it was she who was the lone vote against this war that we're experiencing. With Dr. King, when he died, we were trying to get out of an unpopular, unnecessary war in Vietnam. Today, Barack Obama has fortunately promised us that we're going to get out of another unnecessary and unfortunate war in Iraq. So I can see the comparisons of the 2 of them and many things that were happening when Dr. King died, and now Barack Obama, who lives to carry on some of the things that people like Dr. King started. And of course, there were many before them, Martin Luther King, we have still with us, Dick Gregory, we have Reverend Joseph Lowry, who will be participating in the inauguration. So there's just so much to be grateful for this time. We have young people who are, raising their shoulders and their heads a little bit higher because Barack Obama has been elected. And that's not just in our community, not just in the black community, but it's all around the country, all around the world. And we're just so excited about the possibilities. Barack has often reminded us that this is our moment, this is our time. And we really, truly believe that we're inspired to do better, to do more in our community. And Dr. King's birthday allows us to do things to better our community also. So they converge again on that community service and calling us together to do, as Barack says, call on our better angels. I would like for everyone to be happy about what is going on, to be inspired, to call on your better angels, and know, as Barack told us all the way through the campaign, that the challenges before us may be difficult, but if we pull together and in a spirit that, yes, we can do it, I believe we'll succeed.